Welcome on in, everyone. We are back, the cousins. This is Beard Talk with Kyle and Joe. I'm Kyle.
And I'm Joe.
Welcome back to the channel yet for another video. Today, just like the title says, guys, we're going to be talking about, in our opinion, underrated beard companies. Now, this doesn't mean by any means you haven't heard of them or they don't sell a lot of products, anything like that, but just companies that maybe don't get enough love in the community that we really like that we want to share with you guys.
All right. And if you have not done so, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're not missing any of our future content. And of course, hit that thumbs up and leave a comment. But hang tight. We'll be right back after this intro.
Welcome back from the intro, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. We have 6 companies that we want to talk with you guys a little bit. We'll give a brief description why we like these companies and why we feel like they're a little bit underrated. But without further ado, Joe, go ahead and kick us off, my man. Oh, one quick other thing, no particular order. We have 6 companies, but no order on these.
All right. So starting us off is a company that we chose, and that is called T3 Beard Company. Okay. And intentionally, we're showing off the whipped butter here because when we did our review for T3, we described their whipped butter with such high regards. That whipped butter is easily one of the best that's out there, and definitely a company that we honestly feel that everybody should have their products at their disposal. Not only are they making a very, very good whipped butter, but they also have a really, really good feel in oil. And me personally, I really enjoy their scents. And for all you oud lovers out there, they really knock it out of the park with many of their different oud scents that they have.
Right.
That's why I like them. That's why I think they're underrated. Kyle, what do you think, man?
Yeah, I think you nailed it. I completely agree with every word. Just a few points I want to punch is I'm a whip butter fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the best whip butter in the game, if not top 2, top 3. So Joe's right on that. Completely agree. Feel and Beard's amazing. If you saw our review on T3, we'll throw it up there if you haven't. The T3's collab with our boy Beard Swag, the scent is unbelievable. Totally unique. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I completely agree. T3 is an awesome company. I would guess the average beardsman hasn't tried.
Oh. All right. And then moving along, and speaking of butters that we absolutely love, and we actually just got done raving about, and that's none other than
Yep.
Bearded Oregon. Okay.
Love
And if
me
you
some
haven't
more.
seen so, this past Saturday, we dropped a really fun review for Bearded Oregon's new butter and their brand new CBD blend that is absolutely out of this world. Bearded Oregon's one of these companies that, we've seen reviewed a few times, especially maybe within the past year or two and stuff. And we know that there's some reviewers out there that absolutely share the same thoughts as us and really, really enjoy them. The one thing that I do think that makes them underrated, and this isn't a knock on them, but I do wish that they were a little bit more active on Instagram a little bit, showing off their products. I do see them on Instagram, but they're not necessarily showing off a lot of their products. I think if they did that and really started showing off some of these specific things that I know that Kyle and I really enjoy, that might be something that would be really, really good for them. But needless to say, though, their products are absolutely great. They have one of my newer favorite poured butters right now. And then again, the CBD blend that they just produced is the best CBD oil that I put in my beard.
Right. Yeah, I completely agree. We just dropped the video last Saturday, the review. The new CBD, the new butter, I absolutely love. And then they have one of the most unique scents. Again, if you watch a review, they have a watermelon mint. I believe it's called Hermiston. Totally unique. Love that scent. One other thing that is definitely underrated when it comes to bearded Oregon, in my opinion, they have the best beard balm in the game. It is super firm. A lot of people would say it's like a beard wax, but it actually makes your beard soft. It makes your beard soft unlike a wax will do. I know Joe, you could check out the review. Joe and I have different opinions on
Yeah.
it, which is perfectly fine. But point of the story is Bearded Oregon, totally an underrated company.
Absolutely. All right. So on to the next one, and that is from our brothers up in Canada, and that is Barton. There we go. All right. So Barton is one of those companies that I really enjoy because they produce amazing products all across the board.
Right.
We're talking about their oils that feel absolutely amazing. Their oil is really some of the best feeling that I've put in. And then their balms are really good. It has a good hold to them, very nourishing. And then their butter is absolutely outstanding. And although I have not had the pleasure of trying their shower products, all I hear is that they have some of the best shower products as well. Our good buddy Tyson over at Faithfully Bearded completely raves about Barton, and rightfully so. But still, even with Tyson raving about them, there's still a company that for some reason I just feel like there's just a lot of beardsmen out there who just haven't given them the chance yet. So definitely hoping that after this video, maybe more people start to do so. How do you feel about them?
Yeah, Joe, I think you nailed it again. That's the biggest piece. This one I'm really surprised. They have unbelievable products, like you said, across their board. Oil, balm, butter, absolutely love it. Never have a bad beard day when I wear it. And I don't see people raving about them on Instagram compared to other companies, which tells me maybe they're not out there as much as other bigger companies. But if you're watching this and you haven't tried them, you want to try something different, and you want to, you maybe only want to get a balm or a butter or an oil or all of them. This is definitely a company to try. For sure, underrated in my opinion.
Awesome. Good points, man. All right. So the next company that I want to talk about, or that we want to talk about, is Southern Beard Company. And really, it's really kind of the same thing as we just mentioned with Barton, except the only difference is they're from Georgia here. Again, across the board, Tim over at Southern Beard Company has amazing products. He has this newer butter that is absolutely cool, unique, and pretty different from a lot of other butters that we've tried. And then he has the most unique, different balm that we've ever put in our beards. He has this ridiculous hybrid balm that is absolutely just amazing, and it's so fun to use. You have to just really experience it to really know what we're talking about. But of course, we'll put up our video talking about that as well. So Southern Beard Company for me is another one that really just needs to be in people's beards a lot.
Right, for sure. So what makes that balm so unique is that it's actually a whipped balm, which I've never heard of. So not only that, Southern Beard Co. has a lot of different scents, but some of them, when you see a company with a lot of scents, they're so out there. These really aren't. I have everything from like a cologne to a coffee to a peach, like a Georgia peach scent, and I love it all. Tim was our first or second affiliate. We have a great relationship with Tim over at Southern, and one thing that he does is he keeps it simple. He'll grab 2 or 3 different oils in his blend, and he'll be like, "These are the ones that work for me the best. This is what we're using. I don't really want 11 or 12 different combinations." He keeps it simple. He keeps it homegrown. Maybe out of any company here, maybe Southern's the one that's heard of the least. So maybe they're the most underrated, but his prices are right there too as well. Definitely make sure you check out Southern.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So going on to the next one, and that's none other than Jay's Beard Essentials. Now, Jay's been doing this for what seems to be quite a while now.
Yeah, I think like 3+ years.
Exactly. And I would say Jay's best product is by far his oils. And he has such what I really believe to be one of the most underrated feel-in oils. I mean, this oil is just everything that you really need it to be. It provides amazing protection for your hair, but it does really good for your skin, which is exactly what you want for it. They also have one of the most underrated and one of my favorite scents of all time, their Vanilla Chill, which is like this minty vanilla that is just absolutely outstanding, and it's going to be perfect as winter is starting to come, because it just gives you such a nice crisp feel, and you really feel it exfoliate on your skin. That is
Mhm.
just such an amazing experience. Not to mention though, and we have to show it off, but Jay also helped us with our very second collab that we did this year,
Yep.
and that is the Just Cuz, which is an awesome amber, vanilla, and oud scent that
Yep.
is just absolutely delightful.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Jay's is another one that's underrated. I feel like most people have heard of Jay's because he's really active on Instagram and in the community and stuff like that. There's not a ton of reviews on Jay's, but like Joe said, Jay's makes a great product. His butter's good. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely good. One thing I really like is I'm bigger on balm these days. He has a choice between, or at least he used to, unless something changed and I don't know about it, kind of a medium or a firm hold balm, which is really cool. You don't see that a lot. But
Mhm.
again, I completely agree with Joe. I think his best product is his oil. One thing Jay has that he's told us before is he has sensitive skin. So it's very rare that he hears someone reacting to any of his products because he keeps that in mind when he makes them, which is really cool.
Mhm.
And in my opinion, the scents don't lack on the products because he's trying to keep them, really sensitive skin in mind. So again, check out Jay's. Really a great company.
Yep. All right. And then last but not least is none other than Bad Dog Beard Company. And this is definitely one of those companies that have also that's been doing it for a while as well.
Right.
So when we started, when we really started our beer journeys, Bad Dog Beer Company was one of the first companies that I really started getting into. And the funny thing with that is just because I really loved the label and noticed that they were using a Puggle, and being a Puggle owner myself, that initially attracted me. But to my surprise, he ended up having some of my favorite beer products that I currently own. He has such a really good feel in oil, and has some of my all-time favorite scents in amber oak, and also in the Bless Zest, which is a collab with our good buddy the Blessed Beardsman. And he also has a really fun collab with our good buddy Scott, called, I think, Hey Yo Mint, which is really really good as well. So it seems like, kind of like maybe a year or so ago, there's a lot of reviews out for him, and and a lot of positive things to say about him. But still, just one of those companies that I just feel like still needs to be in people's hands more and more and more. Like, I feel like they kind of just maybe fallen back a little bit, and I think that now is the time for them to really just resurface, and because they're really producing some good products that I don't think a lot of newer beardsmen have had the opportunity to try yet.
Right. Yeah, I completely agree. I love Bad Dog. So this is a company that you can tell that there was a lot of time in their products, similar to the other ones that we mentioned, their oil, their balm, their butter, their conditioner, which is very underrated, by the way. All their products across the board feel really amazing. All the scents are pleasant, things like that. And I agree with Joe. It's just one that you don't see a lot of people having, which is a surprise for a company that has, fairly priced. And like I said, their products smell and feel really
Mhm.
great.
Right. So yeah, guys, that is our list. Like we said, no specific order.
Mhm.
We just wanted to share some companies that we absolutely love, and I think the main target audience probably is going to be you newer beardsmen out there.
Mhm.
We hit on a lot of companies that have been around and doing this for a little while, but have kind of, not been pushed aside or by any means, but have just kind of maybe taken a little step back. This is a great opportunity to try some of these amazing products that we promise you that we think that you'll enjoy.
Right, exactly. We do have a few discount codes. Some of them are affiliate codes. We'll go ahead and throw those
Mhm.
below where you could save some money if you do want to go ahead and give those a try. We'll also throw the link to the websites for all of them, for all those 6 companies as well, so you could take a look for yourself. But guys, that is all the time that we have for you today. But as always, keep it growing.
And we'll talk at the next one. Cousins out.